Good afternoon and welcome to this round 9 Betfred Championship clash between the Halifax Panthers and York Knights here at the Shea Stadium. It's 6 v 9th in the table, but only 2 competition points separating the two sides. Last time York played here at the Shea, they knocked us out of the playoffs, so could be a degree of revenge on the menu here for the Panthers today, especially after that defeat on Easter Monday against the Bulls. Let's quickly go through the two sides here. York line up with Joe Brown wearing 2 at fullback, 29 Connor Barley and number 5 Alwyn Towse on the wings. At the centres, 3 James Glover and number 15 Miles Harrison. Half back for York, number 32 Ollie Field and 14 James Cunningham. John Luke Kirby wears 8, Will Jubb wears 9 and Akuma Tai wears 21. Chris Clarkson wears 11 and Bailey Antrobus wears 16 and Jordan Thompson wears 13 for York. On the bench, 19 Josh Daly, 17 Ronan Michael, 20 Jack Teenby, number 25 Bradley Ward, 18th man's Harry Price wearing 27 and they're coached by Andrew Henderson. And the Panthers today, number 1 James Woodburn Hall, number 2 Lachlan Walmsley, number 22 Jake Mason, number 4 Ben Tibbs and number 3 Zach McComb on the wing. No James Saltonstall today for Fax. Dufresne and Keys wear 6 and 7 at half back. It's Will Calcott wears 16, Brandon Moore 9 and Dan Murray 10. Ben Cameron wears 11, Matty G wears 12 and Jacob Fairbank comes back into the side at loose forward wearing 13. On the bench for the Panthers, number 20 Tom Inman, number 19 Ryan Lannon, number 8 Adam Tangata and number 18 Brandon Pickersgill. 18th man is James Saltonstall and of course we are coached by Simon Griggs. York get the game underway, taken by Walmsley. It is Dan Murray attracting 3-4 York defenders who push him back after contact. Referee's called L but still going there, slowing that play the ball down. Here is Walmsley. Well put down there by Will Jubb in that York defence. Here's Dufresne, short to Fairbank. Maybe looking to make a point after his 2-match suspension. As Halifax struggled to make their way out of yardage here. Here's Dufresne, finds G. Shoves Thompson on the floor but manages to keep hold. And once more, this York defence is slowing this play the ball down. Dufresne runs across field, finds Murray. Flat ball and Murray will find the 40-metre line. Last tackle here for Halifax, yet more messing around but nothing given by this referee, James Vella, as Key spirals it downfield. Easily taken enough by Joe Brown and York will start their attack 25 metres from their own line. And here's AJ Towse off his wing, making yards for the York Knights. Here's Antrobus. One of the danger men here for York Knights in the second row. As Field brings on John Luke Kirby. 1 to Fax Loney. As Jordan Thompson, plenty of Super League experience, posts his nose through, but well tackled there by Brandon Moore. Last tackle here for York. As Field brings on Clarkson, who just kicked towards the centre. Woodburn Hall needs to deal with this and does. Hands it on to Walmsley. Walmsley's got broken defenders there, but just takes the tackle 10 metres out from his own line. And here's the first penalty of the game. It goes the way of the Panthers. That York defence too keen to get up in that defensive line. And Halifax will start the set off 5 metres shy of halfway. Here's Calcott. Thought about the pass to Murray but takes his tackle by Akuma Tai and Thompson. Here's Moore. On to Murray, out the back to Keys. Keys further back to Woodburn Hall. Well overlap here. Woodburn Hall tries to break through, but well tackled there by Bailey Antrobus. Fast looking for a quick play of the ball. Here's Keys running across field. Dummies and spills the ball forward, Joe Keys. And the opportunity is lost to post the first points this afternoon. And York will look to make yards out through James Glover here on this left hand side. Here's Holyfield. Bit of a makeshift half-back here for York. Plenty of injuries for them. As John-Luke Kirby trundles the ball up. Met by 3 Panthers defenders. Finished off by Calcott on the floor. Here's Antrobus. Fed by James Cunningham there. Here's Akumatai, another player with plenty of Super League experience, but it's dealt well enough by Kavanagh Moore. And Fairbank there, last tackle here for the Knights. As Cunningham will just put it high. And Woodburn Hall takes it nicely. 10 metres off from his own line. As the Knights will try to put pressure on Halifax, attack through the defence, and once more they're very quick out the blocks. Walmsley tackle there. Here's McComb. This York defence solid enough so far. Here's Calcott, good run there, but well dealt with by Clarkson and John-Luke Kirby there. Here's Murray. These Keys out to Mason. Attracts 2 defenders. We're still making yards, Mason. Last tackle there for the Panthers on halfway. It goes to Keys, and Keys will put it up once more, trying to spiral it. It's travelling there, and it'll just bounce into touch. And that's not a bad end to the set there for the Panthers. The York Knights will get to play the ball 10 metres from their own line, centre field, and this is where Halifax need to win this territory battle. Here come York now through AJ Towse. Well dealt with by Calcott and Murray there. Jubb finds Thompson. Thompson runs lateral. Beats the challenger Kavanagh, but not the one of Fairbank. And Mason helped out by Murray there. Here's Jubb. Back to the other side to Antrobus, but well dealt with once more by Fairbank, Murray and Kavanagh. Here's Cunningham onto Akumatai. Tries to make yards, but well put down there by 3 Panthers defenders there. This referee's letting a lot go on the floor. Here's Kavanagh. Comes in, big contact there, but he's still making yards. Here's John-Luke Kirby, last tackle here for the Knights. As Cunningham measures the kick downfield, but taken on the full by Walmsley. Will Halifax look to counter-attack? He feeds McComb. McComb, well dealt with there by James Glover. Here's Walmsley. Met by 3 York defenders there, who once more slowing this play the ball down. Here's Tibbs. As Halifax struggling once more to get out of territory. Here's Keys. Goes wide to Kavanagh. Kavanagh further on to Mason. Mason tried to go on the outside. Puts the ball back inside. Sets a foot in touch. That's great sliding defence from York. Halifax looking to go wide fairly early, but Mason just steps out in touch. You could say they won't necessarily needed that early in the tackle count, but maybe that's the way to beat this night side round the end. And York will have to play the ball bang on halfway. And here's Kirby again. Getting through some work early doors, but well put down by Murray and G. Jubb finds Akumatai. Puts some footwork in on the line, but Brandon Moore helped out by Murray and Fairbank. And York already in the fast territory here as Holyfield breaks into the 20. Good opportunity here for the Knights. Jubb stutters a little bit, finds Clarkson. Finds coming out the back, and York losing the way there. It's a long ball out, as put by Walmsley, but Walmsley spills it backwards and York will knock it on. I think when the referee give the first knock on against Walmsley here. I think that's what he's giving here. I think he's giving York the ball. I think he's adjudged that Lachlan Walls is knocked on there in the first instance. That's exactly what he's given there. I'm not too sure if that's the right decision there, but York have another set of 6 on this Panthers line. Great opportunity here for the Knights. But the Panthers defence need to front up here as York look to stack this left-hand side here. Joe Brown moving out late. There's a move of some sort going here as Jubb fires it out to Field. Field finds Brown out the back, but well marshalled there by McComb. Good reading defence there by Zach McComb, helped out by Ben Tibbs. As Jubb shakes right and goes left. But once more, his Panthers defence is alive to the task there. As they put Field down, here's Clarkson. Short ball, fantastic shot by Jacob Fairbank there. What a hit by Fairbank on Jordan, his opposite number, Jordan Thompson there. That's definitely one for the highlight reel for Bobby there. And that's just exactly what the Panthers need and what this crowd needed. They finally find the voice after 10 minutes here. And is that the momentum changer here? As Halifax will get a scrum 10 metres out from their own line. Keys to feed, Moore finds Woodburn Hall. Well, runs across field, trying to spy a gap, but the door shuts by 3. Nice defenders on that far side. Here's Mason. Met by 3 nice defenders who put him down on his back, just shy of the 30. Here's Calcott. Finds Jufrey. Jufrey out to G. G trying to shake off the challenger Field, but Field's helped out by Clarkson, who puts him down 45 metres out. Here's Jufrey again. Brings on Calcott, but good contact there by Ty and Kirby. Once more messing around this play, the ball, nothing given as Keys will kick forward, looking to pin York in this corner as Joe Brown collects, and it's good defence there by Walmsley, Mason and Kavanagh there. And York will start 15 metres from their own line as Connor Barley takes it up for the Knights. Here's Yellowing, AJ Taus will find his front on the 30. Tackled by Moore and Kavanagh. Here's Antrobus. Makes good yards there, and York are nearly at the halfway line already. Cunningham runs across field. Looking for the opportunity, finds Field. And Chris Clarkson takes his tackle just over the halfway line. Last tackle here for York. He goes to Cunningham, and Cunningham will put it high towards the corner. No one's claiming that. There's one bounce from Woodburn Hall. He eventually gets the ball, trying to dummy his way through, but the Knights tackle him over the 10 metre line here. Here's Tibbs. Met by 3 Knights defenders there. And once more, they play the ball really slow. Halifax looking to pick up the pace. Here's Tibbs. Broken field ahead of him, but just ankle tap there by Antrobus. As Panthers go blind again. Kavanagh steps inside, but well dealt with by the York defender there. Here's Keys. Brings on Calcott on the angle. And Calcott goes past halfway looking for the offload, but Barley does well. And Keys again pulls that spiral bomb up. It's going everywhere. And Joe Brown does really well to take that. But it's a good chase from the Panthers defenders there, who meet in contact and try and push him back there. Cunningham finds AJ Taus. He's tackled by Murray and Fairbank on the Knights' own 20 metre line. Cunningham finds Antrobus. I don't think he necessarily wanted that, did Antrobus? He just takes his tackle. Jubb goes blind. As York trying to make yards out of their own territory, we're struggling against this Panthers defence. He's doing well at the moment. Cunningham runs across field, brings on Kirby on the angle. Well dealt with by Kavanagh and Calcott. Last one here for York is Cunningham. Just kicks it straight downfield, straight down Woodburn-Hall's throat. That's a great defensive set for the Panthers, and it'll mean that we'll start the set off past the 40-metre line, and Halifax get the 6 again, but it's on the 0 tackle, so don't really matter. Plenty of sides do use that tactic. Here's Giuffre, finds Murray. Murray finds 3 nice defenders waiting for him. Moore finds Keys. Keys out the back to Giuffre. Giuffre out the back to Woodburn-Hall. Overlap here for Halifax. Here's Ben Tibbs onto Van McComb. Awful pass, but I think there was a hand in there from the Knights. The opportunity is gone for the Panthers, but we'll get the ball back. Great play there from Halifax. But Fax will get another set of 6. At York here in great territory. The Chews get to play the ball 20 metres in from touch. Here's Giuffre at first receiver, brings on Calcott. Will take the ball up. Back by 3. York Knights defenders 15 metres out from the line. Here's Keys to Giuffre. Giuffre out the back to Woodburn-Hall. Woodburn-Hall stepping, scheming, finds Tibbs. Tibbs trying to break out the challenge. Those York defenders, they eventually put him down, less than 10 from the line. McComb at dummy half, finds Keys. Keys runs across field. Dummies and finds Calcott. Calcott's away. Calcott going for the line. He's just stopped short. Nearly the first points of the afternoon. Here's Giuffre. There's 3-on-2 here. Giuffre finds the right pass and does. And once again, Lachlan Walmsley, scoring in practically every game he's playing so far this year. And he goes over for the first try of the afternoon and his 12th try of the season. Halifax carved the opportunity well. First, Joe Keys deceiving the defence, bringing Will Calcott on the break, who was just stopped short of the line. And they went blind to find Giuffre. They had the overlap. He just needed the right pass selection, and Giuffre floated the ball out brilliantly to Walmsley, who just strolled into the corner. And just after a quarter of an hour here at the Shea, Halifax are 4-0 up. But it does leave Joe Keys a rather tricky opportunity to convert this 4-6. From wide out on that far left-hand side. Keys going through his routine. He strikes it high. Has it gone through the post? He certainly has. As Joe Keys banishes the bad memories of that conversion miss on Monday night with a superb touchline conversion to make the score Halifax Panthers 6, York Knights 0. Great start here for Halifax. A bit of an arm wrestle in the open exchanges, but we've done well as Joe Brown kicks off and finds Walmsley. Walmsley hands off to Dan Murray, and Dan Murray attracts 3 York defenders. Here's Kavanagh finding offside mark. It's another 6 again for the home side. Here's Fairbank, finds Giuffre. Giuffre to G. G keeps going on the line to Keys. Keys steps inside, but well dealt with by Holyfield. As Halifax are nearly halfway. Here's McComb off his wing, looking for work. Goes past halfway, goes down from the challenger, Jubb and Thompson. Here's Keys, out the back to Jouffre. Jouffre, great tackle there by Antrobus. Possible opportunity for the offload, but the Frenchman holds on. Here's Fairbank, short ball to Calcott. But Clarks was alive to the task as Halifax find themselves less than 30 metres out. Centre field on last tackle. Here's Keys. Kicks towards the corner, but it's too deep. And Joe Brown claims that very easily. But it's not a bad return, that. After points, and Halifax will look to keep this York side trapped in their own territory here. Here's Field. Dealt with there by Fairbank and Jouffre. As Glover tries to make yards, but good defence there by G and Calcott. Jubb fires it out to Thompson. Thompson out the back to Cunningham. Cunningham short ball to Antrobus, but well dealt with by Mason. Last tackle here for York Knights, just over halfway. Cunningham kicks on dummy half. Grubbers towards Woodburn Hall, who fire the ball across to Zach McComb. And Zach McComb does well. Flashes in my mind from Ben Tibbs the other week, but that didn't happen, thank God, as Woodburn Hall gets the ball once more. Keeps the ball in hand this time. Great footwork by Woodburn Hall. He goes through. Brilliant offload to Walmsley, and Walmsley's away. Walmsley's all on his own. Has he got the pace? He's stepping through the defenders. Walmsley. He's going here, there, and everywhere. Finally takes his tackle less than 20 metres out. Great opportunity here for the Panthers. Here's Jouffre. On to G. G takes his tackle 10 metres out from their own line. Adam Tangata, meanwhile, has come on for Will Calcott. As Keys dummies to Tangata. Finds Jouffre. Jouffre, long ball out to Mason. Mason out to Walmsley again. Walmsley steps inside. Walmsley plays the ball. On to Murray. Murray says tackle less than 5 metres out from the line. Here's more short ball to Tangata, going for the power plays. Adam Tangata got over. He's over the line, but he's held up there by the York defence. And Halifax will turn this ball over. 10 metres out from the York's line. Here's Antrobus. Cunningham goes blind. To Miles Harrison on that right hand side. Here's Cunningham once more. Short ball there to Roden Michael, fresh on the field, and he's met well by Fairbank and Moore. Here's Jack Teamby. Another York substitute onto the field as York struggling to get out their own half here. They'll give it to Glover, who's looking for a 40-20, but it just goes centre field. Woodburn Hall's got plenty of time just to control it with his foot and hand it off to Zach McComb, who runs across field looking for the gap. McComb. And McComb, little half break there. Put down by the York defence, but all this momentum's with Halifax at the moment. As Walmsley takes the ball in just shy of halfway. Here's Fairbank. Thought about the pass, but holds on due to the pressure of Clarkson and Thompson there. As Michael, my mistake. Here's Jouffre. Jouffre, short ball to Tibbs on the other angle. Great ball there as Tibbs manages to get the offload out. Brandon Moore onto Fairbank, onto Murray. Murray, little step there. He'll take his tackle just outside the 20 metre zone. Here's Keys, brings on Kavanagh on the angle. Looking for footwork there, bit of a lazy leg there from Teamby. In days gone by, that would have been at least a yellow card. maybe even a red, but I think the referee's been a bit sympathetic here. Now what's the decision here? Keys has got the ball, he's going to go for 2. He's going to go for the tap as Tangata gets his first touch of the ball, met by Clarkson. As Halifax have got another set of 6 on the short line. Moore finds Fairbank. Fairbank short ball to Kavanagh, but well dealt with by Antrobus there. Plenty of tackles in the bag here for the Panthers on this short line. Moore to Tangata. Put down by Clarkson. As Halifax are stacking this right hand side, here's Dufresne. Out the back to Woodburn Hall. He hits on to Glover. And Halifax will get yet another set of 6 on the short line. And you feel that we've got to come away with points here after all this pressure. As Fax will get the scrum. 20 metres out, 20 metres in from touch. 10 metres out for the line. You think normally they'd go centre field and put on a move, but is there a move coming? Woodburn Hall standing very shallow to the scrum on this blind side here. Dufresne to feed. On to Moore. Moore lost the ball to Keys. Keys long ball out to Mason. Mason breaks the overlap for Lachlan Walmsley to go in for his second try of the afternoon. Brilliant move there from Halifax as Lachlan Walmsley gets his second try of the afternoon and his 13th try of the season. A brilliant long ball from Keys created the space for Jake Mason to get on the outside of his centre and just had the simple task of drawing in the winger, releasing Walmsley, who strolls over in the corner. And Halifax do get points after all that pressure, as Keys will look to convert. He'll look to land his second of the afternoon here. Slightly further in from touch this time. But has he got his radar on after that first successful conversion? As Ryan Lannon has come onto the field to replace Dan Murray. While all that's been going on, as Keys kicks high, but this time is unsuccessful. So the score remains Halifax Panthers 10, York City Knights 0. And it'll be Glover once more to kick off. He goes a lot deeper this time, but Walmsley deals with it well. Brings on Tangata, and Tangata spies a gap, but it's put down well by Antrobus. Once more, York concede a 6 again on the 0 tackle. The third 6 again in this game, but no real impact as there's no tackles on the board. Here's Lannon. Attracts 3 York defenders who put him down 25 metres out. Here's Brandon Moore, jumps out of dummy half. That's better from Brandon Moore. Brilliant play there. Goes past the 40. Dufresne finds Keys. Onto Woodburn Hall, brings on Kavanagh on the angle, but well dealt with by Antrobus, but he manages to get their ball away, does Kavanagh. Keys. Bit of scheming there, but Ronan Michael puts him down just shy of halfway. Here's Tangata. Big collision by Jordan Thompson, but Tangata rides it well. Still making yards here, but referee calls last tackle just shy of the 40. As Keys puts it high once more, fairly central, and Brown Takes it 10 metres out from his line, but he's met by Lannon and Fairbank, who put him down 15 metres out. Here's Miles Harrison. This time he'll make another few metres to this York Knights side. Jubb finds Michael. Big contact there by Lannon. Tangata puts him down via his legs. Jubb onto Teamby. Teamby. Big collision by Tangata, but Teamby runs it well. Finds halfway for the York Knights. Here's Thompson. Out the back to Cunningham. Short ball to Antrobus. Evades the challenge amazing. He's still going Antrobus, but he's put down there by Fairbank. Last tackle here for the Knights as Jubb goes blind. Cunningham just dinks it through. Dealt with by Walmsley, and that's a bit of a stray leg there against Walmsley. The South standing not like that, and Walmsley rather groggily gets up to his feet. Woodburn Hall finds a 20-metre line. Here's Dufresne, finds McComb. As Tom Inman comes onto the field with over 10 minutes to go in this first half. As McComb tries to get the ball away and knocks on. And that's not what that was needed there. No need for that offload there. Just putting all sorts of pressure on this defence now. He knows what he's done there as McComb. We don't need telling. But it gives York a great opportunity to get the first points of the afternoon for themselves. Scrum 25 metres out, centre field. They've stacked the players right of York. Jubb finds Cunningham. Goes short to Harrison. Harrison dealt with there by Kavanagh. York 10 metres out. Here's Cunningham again. Finds Teamby. Tangata, big collision once more, but again, Teamby does well. Takes his tackle 10 metres out, centre field. Jubb onto field. Onto Clarkson. Clarkson knocks the ball on. And that's a great result there for the Panthers. And no one more relieved than Zach McComb, who runs straight into that centre field to thank his teammates for the defensive pressure they put on there. And this time Halifax will get the scrum down 10 metres out. With Joe Keys to feed. And Fax will go blind. Fired out by Inman onto Woodburn Hall. Trying to step through the challenge. Tibbs running through, wanting the ball, but Woodburn Hall holds on. And again, once more, messing around on this zero tackle. Fairbank onto Lannon. Lannon put down by Teamby and Thompson. Inman jumps out from dummy half. Against his former side, of course, Inman helped the Knights knock the Panthers out of the playoffs as Dufresne pokes his nose through, but Teamby does well. Inman fires onto Fairbank. Fairbank finds Keys. Oh, that's a big hit by number 14, James Cunningham. And the players don't like that at all. And credit to Joe Keys, he's nearly up already, but that's got to be a card at the very, very least. He ran straight out early in the line, did Cunningham, and he did not miss. Mitigating circumstances, maybe that Keys was slipping slightly, but it's direct contact to the head. And will we see the first card of this game? We should do. What colour is it going to be? Is he going to show leniency here, James Vella, after a report from his touch judges? Or will he go to the letter of the law where swinging arm, direct contact to the head, no matter if the player's falling to the ground, should be a red card. He's going to his back pocket here is James Vella. And it's a yellow card. He's not a dirty player at all in James Cunningham, but he definitely got that wrong. And for the last 8 minutes of the half here, Halifax have got numerical advantage. Can they make it pay? As the referee talks to the two captains, and Joe Keys, thankfully, is A-OK. And it'll be the Irish international who kicks Halifax from the penalty to start, 25 metres from the York line. Here's Lannon. Runs into the teeth of those Knights defence. On to Antrobus. Lots of messing around. Let's play the ball once more. Here's Tangata. On to Giuffre. Giuffre finds Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall gets out the challenge. Put down there by Glover. Here's Inman. Tries to go blind. Dummies still going Inman. On to Tangata. And Tangata, is he over? He's over the line. But the York defence does well. Hold him up for the second time this game. Inman jumps out dummy half again, finds Woodburn Hall. Goes himself. Still more tackles here for Halifax on this York line. Inman fires out to Keys. Keys does well. Runs across field, finds Kavanagh. A load of space opened up there, but he spills the ball. And the opportunity is gone. For the Panthers, great work by that York defence. And York will look to get out of territory here. They're going from dummy half, and it's a 6 again for York here. Even more tackles here for York to get out of trouble here. Onto Field. Field finds Teamby. Teamby met by 3 there, finish off by Lannon. Here's Thompson, onto Field. Field onto Clarkson. Clarkson finds Glover. And Glover dealt with well by Tibbs. There's a bit of scuffling back play. Brown and Fairbank. A little bit of argy-bargy, but nothing more than that. As Clarkson goes blind again onto Glover. And Glover hands off to Taus. And Taus trying to step out of the challenges. Taus hands off back onto Brown. McComb does well. Puts him down just over 40. Taus onto Clarkson. Finds Field. Field. Great tackle there by Lannon. Brilliant. On the York halfback. Last tackle here. Maybe Brown will put it high. Not necessarily deep. Look for Woodburn Hall to take, and does brilliantly, does Woodburn Hall. And Fax will start to set off. 25 metres out from their own line. Here's Fairbank. Don't think he necessarily wanted that from Inman, but takes his tackle nonetheless. McComb does well. Inman fires out to Keys. Keys out the back to Giuffre. Giuffre finds Woodburn Hall. Shrugs off the challenge. Back to Giuffre. He'll take his tackle on the halfway here. Inman goes out from dummy half. Finds Tangata onto Lannon. Takes 3 York defenders to stop his momentum. Inman, bit of a poor pass from dummy half, and Keys does well, but he just kicks it really deep and it'll just go dead. A poor end to the set there from the Panthers. Still 10-0 up, but York down to 12 men, of course. As Barley takes the tackle of Tangata. Here's Antrobus from the pass of Josh Daly from dummy half. Here's Jordan Thompson. Pulls his nose through, but he's still stopped by Fairbank and Inman. York 35 metres out, centre field. Here's Field. Great tackle there by Lannan and G there. York still with tackles here into Fax 20. Jubb operating as a makeshift halfback at the moment. Last tackle here for the Knights. Onto field. He'll kick it cross field looking for AJ Towse. And he goes out, and Ben Tibbs thought about going out, going for the length of the field one, but just takes his tackle there. As once more, York are just trying to slow this play the ball down. McComb pushed after the tackle there, nothing given. Keys finds Mason. Mason looking for the run of Walmsley, but well tackled there by Miles Harrison. Walmsley takes it himself from dummy half, but Miles Harrison once more helped out by Connor Barley on that right hand side. Here's Woodburn Hall, finds Tangata. Tangata just goes straight up the middle. Last tackle here for Fax. Here's Joe Keys, he'll dribble it through. Well taken there by Connor Barley, and again, it's not the best areas. Halifax concede a penalty for ripping the ball out with more than one man in attendance. And again, not needed. On the balance of play, you'd think that York have got the extra man here. Not Halifax. As York will kick the penalty out of touch, and they'll start 10 metres shy of the halfway. Here's Antrobus, bet by Lannan, helped out by Kavanagh. Gets a quick play of the ball, jumps into the dummy half, finds Thompson onto Teamby. Teamby met well by 3 Panthers defenders. Tangata and Inman finished off. Jubb shakes right and goes left. Finds Dale onto Field. Field out the back to Brown. Brown, brilliant tackle there by Ryan Lannan. By Fairbank, my mistake. It's Lannan who tackles Towse. I'll get it right one of these days. Jubb onto Field. Field finds Thompson. Met by Waller, Blue and White there. Less than 10 out from the Panthers line. Just over a minute to go till half time. Here's Field onto Brown. Brown grubbers it through, and Zach McComb just runs it out dead. Great result there for the Knights. We'll just look to see this half out. We've got one more set with the ball. But like I said before, if you're looking at the balance of play after this last 10 minutes, you would not think it's York who've got the numerical disadvantage here. It's Keys takes the drop out. Field takes it on the full, and that's Thompson, who runs into centre field and meets Tangata and Inman. Jubb waits at dummy half, finds Teamby. Old Trundle trying to brush off his former teammate Inman. Finished off downstairs by Lannan and Tangata there. Here's Jubb. Finds Daly out the back to Field. Field nearly got the ball away to Glover there, but the Panthers defenders wrap him up. Less than 5 out. Probably the last tackle of the half here for the Knights. As Daly runs across field, brings on Jubb. As the Panthers holding there, they're just going to fit in one more tackle here before the hooter goes. But the hooter has gone. And the referee does blow for time in this first half. And yet again, flattering to deceive maybe Halifax. 10-0 up at half time, but it could have maybe should have been so much more, especially with the sin bin of James Cunningham 8 minutes before half time. But tries from Lachlan Walmsley after 15 and 25 minutes respectively, with a sort of Joe Keys conversion. Welcome back to the second half here at the Sheaf. It's Betfred Championship Round 9 clash. And Halifax are leading 10 points to 0. But there's so much more to it than that. 2 tries from Lachlan Walmsley and a goal from Joe Keys. But with the sin binning of James Cunningham, 8 minutes shy of half time, and Halifax not put any more points on the board. Could be a slight opportunity missed, but we'll see what the second half brings. As Halifax will look to firstly keep this lead, but also put out a statement in terms of performance. They're the cup clash against Bradford next Saturday. Joe Keys gets us underway. He'll kick left, and Brown will take it on to Teenby. Big contact by Fairbank, Tangata and Lannan there. As York try and make the way upfield as Bailey Antrobus rides the challenge of Tangata well. Held out by Kavanagh. Daly finds Thompson there. Here's Jubb. Put down by Lannan Inman. They go left field. Clarkson back on the angle, but well dealt with by Lannan. Helped out by Tangata. They go left again to York. Last tackle as Joe Brown slices that kick out on the full, and that's a great response from the Halifax defence there. Who will get first use of the ball this second half. Already in York territory, as James Cunningham waits to come back onto the field. Here's Lannan. Good yards after contact there from Ryan Lannan. Takes 3 York Knights players to stop his contact. They're still messing around as they get 6 again, but once more this 6 again is on 0 tackle as Kavanagh makes a 20-metre line. Here's Keys. Runs lateral, finds Dufresne. Short to G. G just slips on this turf. Halifax have got tackles in the bag here in York's 20. Here's Keys. Out to Tangata. Tangata got over the line twice in that first half. Was held up on both occasions. Inman finds Fairbank. Fairbank dealt with well by that York defence. Less than 5 out. Inman. Short ball to G. Dufresne went out the back. Last tackle here for the Panthers. Inman fires out to Keys, and Keys will put it cross field for Walmsley to challenge. Walmsley takes it from your man, hands it backwards to Mason. Mason, ball inside to Keys, and Keys runs across field. He'll chip it to the other side this time. Well dealt with there by York, but Tibbs. Great defence there by Ben Tibbs. As Glover will try and make yards, but is restricted by Dufresne and Fairbank there. As AJ Taus jumps out of dummy half for the York Knights here. Daly goes from dummy half and he runs away. Tackled by Inman, but he's supported by Brown as York look to break. Slack defence there from the Panthers. Here's Cunningham fresh on the field. He'll chip it over. Great kick there as Woodburn Hall tries to counter-attack there. But he's put down by a great York chase there. Here's Mason. Goes in field. He's met by a wall of black shirts there. Inman finds McComb onto Tibbs. On rushing defence there from Glover, puts him down. As Halifax are really struggling to get out their own 20 here. Dufresne makes yards on that blind side there. Here's Keys. Runs across field, finds Lannan on the angle. An offload there from Lannan. Finds Keys looking for men to run back on the green. Oh, brilliant ball there to McComb. McComb makes the break, goes over halfway. Last tackle here for Fax. Keys at dummy half, so he finds Dufresne, and Dufresne will put the ball up high, but he's taken in by Connor Barley. By good strong defence from Mason, and Walmsley there pushes him back. And York will start just shy of the 20. Here's Miles Harrison. He'll just run into centre field. Put down by Inman and Lannon. Here's Antrobus. Will stand in the tackle, but manage to get the offload out still. On to Josh Daly, and Daly will look to scheme once more, but he's put down by Ryan Lannon, who's got through a ton of work today. Here's Teamby. Runs at his ex-teammate Inman once more, but Inman does well. Helped out by Tangata. Here's Thompson. Thompson goes out the back to field, brings on Clarkson on the angle, on to Brown. And Brown trying to shake off the challenge of Inman. But Inman sticks to his task well. Last tackle here for the Knights. As Cunningham puts it high, but too central for the York Chasers, and Woodburn Hall gobbles that up. But again, the York Chase, nice and flat, puts him down just over 10 metres. As Woodburn Hall feels his calf there, I think he's, or his ankle. Don't look too good, done Woodburn Hall. As Walmsley takes his tackle there. Here's McComb. Bit of a high tackle there from York, but nothing given by referee James Vella. Here's Tangata. Thought about the pass, but just takes the tackle there. Inman fires it to Dufresne. Dufresne stepping, fires Woodburn Hall out the back onto Ben Tibbs, but James Glover does well, and they're pushing him out here. York, they're going to push him over the touchline. They're done somehow. Ben Tibbs stays in the field of play, but Halifax struggling to get out of territory. And Dufresne just puts it long, but down the throat of Joe Brown at the back. That's a great defensive set from York. Will start the set off just shy at their own 40-metre line here. AJ Taus goes from dummy half, trying to spy lazy markers, but they're up to the task. As York already on halfway. Here's Glover on rushing. Put down by 3 Panthers defenders. York are threatening here. Here's Thompson. Out of the back to Cunningham. Cunningham short ball to Antrobus. Put down there by Lannon and Fairbank. And Kavanagh, sorry. As Davey jumps out of dummy half. Here's Thompson. Thompson nearly set Wilgell through there. Last tackle here for the Knights. 10 metres out from the fast line. Field goes wide to Clarkson. Clarkson on to Brown. Runs across field. Grubbers it through. Looking for the chaser team, but Woodburn Hall does well. And Fax survive that set once more. But this York side looking spirited here. As McComb takes it up. This York defence not letting Halifax out. Here's Keys. Goes wide to Mason. Maybe that's a tactic to go around them rather than through them. As Mason, lovely ball out to Walmsley. Walmsley steps inside of Cunningham. He's tying him up there. Walmsley still going through. Thought about the pass to Keys, but takes the tackle of Antrobus. 30 metres out. Antrobus holding down, but nothing given by the referee. Keys going down a blind alley there. Gives it to Dufresne. Dufresne finds Lannon. And Lannon makes really good yards after contact there. Into the York 20. Still going Ryan Lannon. Gets a good play of the ball as well. Inman fires it to Keys. Keys, short ball to Jacob Fairbank. Fairbank goes backwards to Dufresne. Dufresne onto Keys. Keys trying to step through. But the York defence does well. Last tackle here for the Panthers. Inman grubbers it through. It's in goal. And Jacob Fairbank dives on the ball. And the returning Bobby Fairbank gets a try to put Halifax 14-0 up after less than 10 minutes of this second half.
And the try score for the Panthers, sponsored by Backup Print, number 13, Jacob Fairbank.
And it was Fairbank's offload that managed to keep the momentum up for Halifax there. And just worked it through hands, and a lovely deft kick straight out of dummy half from Tom Inman. And all Fairbank had to do was just fall on the ball to get his first try of the season. He's off the nudie run, he's Fairbank now. As Joe Keys relinquishes the goal kick responsibility to Louis Jouffre, who's been getting some treatment from the physio here. As Joe Keys think he might be coming off, as Brandon Pickersgill's already stripped off. But they've called me bluff there as Woodburn Hall comes off. Picked up a bit of a knock before the Woodburn Hall, and Anders Pickersgill comes on to make his second appearance of the season. As Jouffre, a more than able deputy for Joe Keys in the goal kicking stakes. And he proves that by putting the ball through the posts to push the lead out to Halifax 16, York 0 after 10 minutes of the second half. Now, can Fax put a score on now? It's at times like this where this season the opposition has come back into play, whether from their own spirited performance or from Halifax simply letting them in. As Walmsley eventually deals with the James Glover kick-off. Here's Tangata, thought about the pass to Pickersgill, but holds on. Inman waits at dummy half. Finds Lannon, who spins out the tackle. Still making yards, Lannon. He's still going. Had a brilliant game off the bench as Ryan Lannon. Inman fires it to Jouffre, brings on G on the angle. Gets between two defenders, but they put him down bang on halfway. Here's Lannon again. Out the back to Keys. Keys out the back to Pickersgill again. Pickersgill looking to use his pace, but put down by Cunningham. And Miles Harrison there. Last tackle here for Fax. And Keys puts it high, looking for Walmsley to chase. But he's well claimed by Joe Brown there. And Brown looks to counter-attack. But shuddering tackle there from Tangata puts pay to that. Here's AJ Taus off his wing, put down. I'll say we're put down by Fairbank. You lose that challenge, but it's stopped there by Tangata and Mason there. As Walmsley makes an effect there on Harrison once more. York struggling to make yards here. Well, it's the winger there, Connor Barley, who feels the full force of Jacob Fairbank there. As York still not over halfway here. Cunningham runs across field. Finds Dale out the back. Finds Field. York eventually get past halfway here. Jubb jumps into dummy half. Here's Thompson. Thought about the pass to Kumatai, but holds on himself and makes yards after contact there. Last tackle here for the Knights. As Cunningham puts it high. First test here for Pickersgill, which he passes well. Takes the ball and just takes his tackle where he stands. As Will Calcott comes onto the field to replace the try scorer Jacob Fairbank. Mason dunked on his back man while that's happening there. Here's McComb trying to step inside with this York defence restricting Halifax metres here. Here is Calcott, fresh on the field, running on an angle. But this York nice defence yet again deals with the task, and once more slowing this play the ball down. Here's Inman, finds Keys, short ball to Kavanagh. Kavanagh tries to spin out the challenge. Last tackle here for the Panthers. Walmsley, bit of an unorthodox pass to Keys, and Keys will spire it downfield, straight down the neck of Brown. Will fire it out to AJ Taus, and Taus runs across field, put down there by G. Here's Glover, short ball, brilliant tackle there from Inman. Oh, Miles Harrison there. Daly finds Cunningham, brings on Antibus on the angle. Good tackle there from Calcott. Ball and all tackle there. Jubb brings on Kirby on the angle. And Kirby's put down by 3, just over the halfway line. Jubb finds Thompson. Tries to step out the challenge of Calcott, he does, and Kavanagh. Lannon tries moving down. Jordan Thompson still going. Lots of just flailing arm grabbing there from the Panthers defence, worryingly there. Last tackle there for York. Jubb goes blind. Cunningham grubbers through. Gratefully dived on eventually by Ryan Lannon there. But York turned the ball over deep in Halifax territory, and they'll look to pin us down in this corner. As Dan Murray comes on the field as well. Onto the field for Tangata. Well, that's happened as well. Fax go blind with Giuffre. Onto Tibbs, trying to step out of the challenge, but York putting down. Here's McComb. Stepping on rushing defence there. York really keen to get forward, eventually putting him down. As Fax struggling to make yards here. As Keys runs across field, finds Pickersgill. Pickersgill looking for the gap inside, but Antrobus puts him down. Here's Keys. Finds Lannon. Lannon steps to the line. York struggling to put him down just past halfway. Last tackle here for Fax. Inman fires it to Keys, and Keys will just put it high. Too deep, and again it's straight down the throat of the York fullback Joe Brown. And Brown's just put down by Inman, 20 metres out from his own line. Here's Harrison, met by Mason, helped out by Keys and Calcott there. Here's Cunningham. Across field to AJ Taus off his wing. Taus takes his tackle, 35 from his own line. Jubb goes blind, finds Cunningham. Cunningham short to Antrobus. Good contact there from Mason. Helped out by Inman and Keys. Jubb short to Cunningham. Fires out to Thompson, out the back to Daly. Daly to Field. Field onto Brown, onto Glover. Forward to Taus. He looked forward, and he is. Great hands there from York, but it's just that final pass that drifted forward for him. And a bit of an escape there from Halifax, because York looked threatening there. And they'll get a scrum 45 metres out from their own line. And again, Fax not choosing to take the scrum centre field like they have done this season. Instead, they're just stacking all the men left here. It'll be Giuffre to feed the scrum. Inman from the back onto Keys. Keys finds Pickersgill, thought about the pass, but takes it himself. Kavanagh looked a bit miffed not to get that ball. Keys jumps in the dummy half, finds Matty G there. And Matty G will just trundle the ball up past the 40. And 6 again, finally given it to play the ball and not on the zero tackle as Ryan Lannon gets the ball. And that right channel there, he's been everywhere today as Ryan Lannon. Still more messing around for play the ball here. Tibbs fires it to Keys. Keys goes lateral, finds Giuffre out the back to Pickersgill. Pickersgill, long ball out to Walmsley. On a hat-trick, Lachlan Walmsley. Steps inside. But York players put him down. Here's Kavanagh, first receiver. Finds Calcott flat. Calcott taken down by Jubb and Ty. Inman jumps out dummy out to Giuffre. Giuffre, long ball out to Ben Tibbs. Steps out the challenge. When Tibbs knocks on. And York survived that set just about. But Halifax will turn the ball over with York on the 10 metre line. As James Glover looks to make yards out for the Knights. Glover wanting the penalty there, but to be fair to this referee, he's let a lot go in terms of play the ball for both sides here. Here's Harrison, good run on the angle there by the centre. Jubb out of dummy out to Thompson. Thompson brings on Kirby on the angle, but met well by Calcott and Inman. Finished off downstairs by Matty G. Kirby's come off worse after that challenge there. He's grabbing the back of the neck. I don't think there was anything in that, to be fair. But he gets up to play the ball. Here's a Kumatai. Still going to Kumatai. Goes past the 40. It's the last tackle here for the Knights. Jubb on to Cunningham. Cunningham on the last tackle. Gets out to Barley. Barley grubbers it through. And they're still going here as Harrison kicks through. But well done there by Dan Murray. But the referee's giving a knock on here, and Halifax will just play the ball 10 metres out for their own line. As Tom Inman comes off the field after a great stint there. Good long stint there from Inman. The last 20 minutes here for Fax. Brandon Moore comes back onto the field. Gets a great round of applause from the crowd as Inman. Great stint there as Zach McComb tries to make yards upfield for Fax. Moore on to Murray. Thought about the pass, but takes it himself. Once again, he's played the ball slow. Moore out to G. Finds Keys. Out to Mason. Mason runs across field. Injection of pace there, but well dealt with by the York defence there. Bit of a switching personnel for Fax. I think Lannon's running wide at second row there, and G's coming to the middle as Calcott takes the ball up. Takes 3 York defenders to stop him. Just past halfway is Keys on the last. Puts the ball up deep again, but once more it's just straight on the full to Joe Brown. And Brown will take his tackle 20 metres out from his own line from Calcott and Kavanagh. Here's Miles Harrison. Well dealt with by Mays and out by Kavanagh. Cunningham jumps in at dummy half, finds AJ Taus. Taus tries to slip away from Calcott, but Calcott does well. Jubb jumps out dummy half. Brilliant tackle there from Brandon Moore from marker. That's brilliant. Matty G risking a penalty for a flop there, but nothing given. I think Jubb's injured there. Maybe not, but play goes on with a Kumatai. Putting it down once more by Calcott and Murray. Last tackle here for York is Cunningham. Brilliant. Oh, Dan Murray nearly got to him as York. Brilliant play out there as Joe Keys puts him out. The York fans cheering the score, but unfortunately for them, the York man was out, the pass was forward. Take your pick. Fax survived that just about. Brilliant handling there from York. And Fax will get the set started off with Lachlan Walmsley. And once more on this 0 tackle, York trying to get a 6 again here as McComb runs through. Good yards there from McComb. Here's Ladden. Goes past halfway, put down there. Moore jumps out of dummy half, looking for offside from Markey, but nothing given there. Tibbs on to Keys. Keys runs across field, brings on G on the angle. Great tackle there by Daly. Last tackle here for Fax. 25 metres out centre field. He goes out to Keys, who'll no doubt will look for the kick there. I thought we were going to say for Walmsley to chase, but you were too central for that. But great chase there from Murray and Dufresne. As Halifax will look to restrict York's yardage here. Here's Antrobus. Runs it up and does well. Makes some good yards there for the Knights. Put down there by Mason and Murray. Cunningham goes blind onto Harrison, met well there by Keys and Mason, helped out by Murray. Playing a lot of weight there, Murray. Here's Cunningham running across field on the angle to Thompson. Thompson trying to step out of the challenge of Walmsley, but held out massively there by Murray once more. As York struggling to get out their own territory. Last tackle, Cunningham dinks over the top. Pickersgill claims it from the back and does well. Good communication there between Pickersgill and Tibbs. And here is Tibbs, looking to make yards upfield despite the attention of Glover. Dufresne from dummy half finds McComb. McComb. Good defence here from York. McComb plays the ball 45 out. On to Calcott, goes more direct and does well. Makes some good yards there as well, Calcott. Once more, this York side slowing to play the ball down. Moore finds Keys inside to Matty G. Matty G breaks through on to Dan Murray. Dan Murray's away. Inside to Brandon Moore and his forward pass. Everything right. Bar the finish. Maybe you should have gone right to Dufresne, but it was a forward pass. And once more, chance goes begging. Should call in Dan quarterback Murray after that pass. But good play from Halifax there. Just carve them up the middle. But after all that, York will get the scrum 15 metres out from their own line. Less than 15 minutes to go in this game. As Glover tries to make yards on that left-hand side for York. Once more messing around to play the ball, but the referee just does not want to give anything. Here's Thompson, feeds Kirby. Kirby meets Gian. Calcott there, helped out by Lannon. Calcott trapped in the tackle, but I don't think it matters to this referee. He's not going to give anything for messing around this play the ball. Thompson finds Cunningham. Cunningham dummies, but Kavanagh sticks to him like glue. Brilliant tackle there by Kavanagh. Helped out by Murray, who's been like a man possessed this last 5-10 minutes. Here's Daly out to Michael, fresh on the field. Steps out of challenge of Calcott, but stopped eventually by Murray and Moore. Last tackle here for the Knights. Here's Thompson. Finds David. David puts it high towards a corner, and Pickersgill claims it well under pressure on his 10-metre line. Here's Ben Tibbs. Runs towards the middle, but put down by 3-4 York defenders there. More short to Walmsley. Looked a bit flat there, shall we say, but nothing given by the referee. Once more, let's play the ball slow, but referee's not giving anything. Murray chandles it up. Here's Moore on to Dufresne. Dufresne brings on Lannon on the angle, goes between two defenders. Still making yards, Ryan Lannon. Brilliant yards after contact, Ryan Lannon. He's had a superb game. Here's Keys. Puts it high, slightly spiralling, it's going everywhere. Not dealt with by Harrison. And it goes out. Did he get a hand to it? The referee judged he did. And that's a brilliant result for the Panthers there. Great spiral kick from Keys. And a perfect opportunity with just over 10 minutes to go here to well and truly put this game to bed. It's 16-0. It's a fact at the moment, but it's still not all said and done here. As Ben Kavanagh's getting treatment on this near side. Here's Calcott. Good running there from Calcott. Put down less than 5 out. Moore messing around to play the ball, nothing given from the referee. Here's Keys on to Dufresne. Dufresne out the back to Pickersgill. Pickersgill goes himself. As the South Stand finally find the voice. Here's Dufresne on to Murray. Must have been offside there from Thompson. He's nowhere near that quick. But nothing given by the referee. Murray plays the ball. Short ball. I think that's the Fairbairn. Fairbairn takes his tackle there. Lawson messing around here. And it's 6 again, once more. You were Matty G under all that. My mistake as Calcott gets the ball once more. Fine, Halifax getting meaningful 6 again here. Moore from dummy half. Goes himself and just takes his tackle. Tackles in the bag here for Fax as Murray fires out to Keys. Keys, long ball to Mason. Mason drops the ball and the opportunity's gone. And that is just the story of not just the game but 2023. Opportunity to post points and put games to bed, but not taken. As York survived that. And they'll get a scrum down 15 metres from their own line. Less than 10 minutes to go here. Bit of a handbags at 10 paces there between Ronan Michael and Will Calcott there. Referee pulling out the scrum for a bit of a talking to. And they'll pat down once more and they'll probably do the same thing again. Which they are. Here's Glover. Straight from the scrum. Jubb goes blind. Good yards there from the York man, put down by 3 Fax defenders there. There's Holyfield there as Kirby gets the offload up, well picked up there by Daly. And Daly, well, eventually Matty G's come off there with a bit of a injury there. That does not look good at all. He's holding his wrist there, Matty G. As Daly jumps out and Ronan Michael goes straight towards Matty G. Helped out there by Moore and Calcott. Last tackle here for the Knights. As Davey puts it high, but Pickersgill should take it and does. A good tackle there by Glover. As Matty G does come straight off the field to replace by Fairbank. It does not look good at all. He's had an outstanding season as Matty G, but does not look good. Here's Lannon. Thought about the pass, but takes it and tackle himself. On the 20-metre line, Fax once more struggling to get out their own territory. Here's Keys, brings on Kavanagh on the angle, shoves out the tackle of Ronan Michael. He's still going, Ben Kavanagh. Quick play the ball as well. Brandon Moore jumps out of dummy half. Body's in motion here for Fax. On to Fairbank, Fairbank. On to Murray, they've got loads of men, Dan Murray. And he's given a crossing here, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how he's got to that decision, but the referee's marching him back further here. I'm not too sure where he's got that decision from, but that is a bit mystifying to me, but as York, with 7 minutes to go here, looking to post some points on this Halifax line. Here's Ronan Michael. On Teamby. Teamby takes it this time. Once more dealt with by Fairbank and Moore. Jubb fires it out to Davy. Davy on ball out to Brown. Brown steps inside the challenger, Dufresne. Dealt with by Lannon and Murray there. And it's a knock on there by Joe Brown. And Dan Murray celebrated like he scored. And Joe Brown's not happy about that whatsoever. Throws the ball away in disgust and concedes the penalty. He's still going on his Joe Brown. And quite sensibly just runs away there. As Ryan Lannon's announced as man of the match, and well deserved. He's been absolutely outstanding, as Ryan Lannon. As Fax will start off with a penalty. Got a tap on the 30-metre line here. Tibbs fires it to Fairbank. Fairbank finds Murray. Moore waits at dummy half. Finds Fairbank. Juggles with the ball. Finds Keys. Short to Kavanagh. Kavanagh attracts 4 nice defenders who put him down short of the halfway. Pickersgill at dummy half to find Keys. Keys runs lateral. Finds Dufresne out the back. Short to man of the match Lannon here. He'll still making yards, Ryan Lannon. 3 men on him. He still can't put him down. They do, but after he's called held, and once more this referee does not want to give anything at the play of the ball. Keys on to Dufresne. Dufresne out the back to Pickersgill. Pickersgill pushes off the defenders, and they're putting down just over the 30-metre line here. Dufresne dummies, goes blind to Keys. Keys chips over the top, looking for Brown, and Brown spills it. But he spills it backwards, facing his own line, but it's a good response from the Panthers. And Brandon Moore shoots out the line along with Calcott. Big defensive effort here from Halifax, who are looking for more points here to force the mistake from the York Knights on their own line here. Long ball out to Davids, find Ronan Michael. Big contact there from Murray and Lannon, and they're still pushing backwards. And York still haven't got past the 10-metre line here. Chubb fires out to Davey, on to Thompson, who makes nothing but Ben Tiz, who comes out of the challenge. Jordan Thompson still running. Great relieving run there from Thompson, but last tackle and York are only just on a 25 as Ben Tibbs hobbling badly in back play. Charged down by Louis Dufresne, and York will get another set of 6 here. And they're away on this left-hand side. They've got loads of men as Field breaks through. Field dummies and goes inside. And Field kicks through, looking for Brown to chase, and York will score. A quite brilliant breakaway try. And we're just under 4 minutes to go here. Maybe it's just a consolation, but the 0 against York's name's gone. As James Glover scores the try for York. And they've run back really quickly to try and get some more points from the board here of York. And with the try scorer, Glover here will look to convert his own score. Glover strikes really high. And Hansen straight through the post. Well, less than 3 minutes to go here. It's 16 points to 6. The game should be won by now. And maybe that is just a consolation, but surely more points should have been scored from Fax today. But York spirit in the defence. As Keys gets us back underway. Kicks deep to the right. Collected by Davey, and on to Ronan Michael, who run into the teeth of that Panthers defence. But put down once more by Ryan Lannon and Fairbank. Chubb goes blind again. Finds Field. Tackle by Dufresne. Chubb inside to Davey. Davey on to Harrison, but well tackled there by Calcott. Chubb goes blind again. Finds Joe Brown, who comes back inside, looking for the gap, but nothing happening as Fairbank, Murray and Calcott putting down. Jubb fires out to Thompson. Thompson short to Ronan Michael. As Knights already past halfway. Last tackle here. And here's Davey, will put it high once more. And Towles looking to challenge Pickersgill, but Pickersgill does well. Takes the ball well. We're under 2 minutes. Fax should see this game out now. Here's McComb. Here's Walmsley. Walmsley out to Mason. Mason makes good yards after contact there with 3 York men in attendance. Pickersgill waits at dummy half, finds Walmsley again. Here's Moore, on to Murray. Murray on to Jufrey. Jufrey, long ball out for Keys. Steps out the challenger, Glover. Keys. Dummies for the runner of Pickersgill. Pickersgill was ready for that. Last tackle over Fax, and Keys will just grub the ball into touch. Great kick there by the Irish national halfback. And that is the game for Fax, well and truly now. 40 seconds to go. And York will just get to play the ball 10 metres out from their own line. Thought there was a knock on that attack of Amantribus, but not from here. As Harrison. Good tackle there from Keys. Jubb fires out from dummy half to Harrison. Harrison runs across field. Finds Davey. Davey finds Brown, and Brown runs behind his defenders and just surrenders in the tackle as the clock runs out to 0 and the final Uta goes. And it's a win for Halifax Panthers. Whether it's a convincing win is up to your own interpretation, but the scoreboard's what's most important. That's 2 tries from Lachlan Walmsley and a try from Jacob Fairbank, with a goal apiece from Joe Keys and Louis Jufrey. Halifax win against the York Knights, 16 points to 6.